to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're at Yas Mall here in Abu Dhabi. I'm joined by Joe Cordina. Bit bittersweet for you to be here, Joe, to be honest.
Yeah, obviously being stripped of a title. Now I'm watching two fellas fighting for the title that really should be mine.
Why did you put yourself through it then to come here?
To be honest, they asked me to come. And yeah, just see what I'm next in line anyway, so I got the winner out of these two, which to me it don't make sense, because why strip me and then give me the shot straight away? It don't make sense to me strip me in the first place. That's what interim titles are for. But yeah, I just want to see them close up and see what they got.
Joe, can you swing round this way, just because? Yeah, I know you've already kind of addressed this, but it was a frustrating, obviously, period of time where you learnt about being stripped because of your injury, etc. When Eddie Hearn was questioned about it, he said that kind of because what was agreed prior to your fight with Agawa, that had to be the case. Do you see any of the other side of why you were stripped, or is it a case of you felt like you shouldn't have been full stop?
No, it shouldn't have been full stop. There's other champions in the past have had more than a year out, like Errol Spence, for instance. I know Errol Spence is a big name, but he's had over 2 years out. He haven't been stripped. So when you look at it like that, you can't. It should be the same rules for everyone. Not because you agreed and you made a deal. I didn't know about any of the negotiations, what was going on behind the scenes. So I can't say. Eddie, obviously, I got to just take Eddie's word for it. Do you understand? So it's like, what do I do? I just got to accept it. Basically, it's a thing whether I took it further and down a legal route or stuff like that. But in the long run, is it worth it? I'm gonna mess relationships up in the boxing game. So I sat back and thought about it, and I just thought, you know what? Let it go. I'll get it back. As soon as the winner out of these, and I got it, I'll take that straight back.
Obviously, it's taken you a long time to kind of get to the point. Everyone was always asking you through your career when you were fighting for a world title. When you got the shot, you took it with both hands emphatically that night in Cardiff. So that moment will always be there. But now it's a case of almost having to start again in order to get it, if in a certain respect.
Yeah, well, as it stands, I haven't been beat for a world title. Wrongly, I think I was stripped wrongly, and I think a lot of people would say the same, regardless of what Eddie says and whatever the IBF is saying. You can't do one for one and not for the other. Like you're doing it for Errol Spence and there's other people out there. I think Cal Brook, when he done his ISO, he moved up a weight, then came back to fight his mandatory, but he had to have a timeout, or vice versa. So yeah, I just don't think it's fair. But yeah, it is what it is. I gotta just bite down now, see the winner of this on Saturday, and then when I'm ready, then I'll be able to fight and take that belt back.
Obviously not a silver lining for yourself, but a silver lining there for Zelfa Barrett, who's taken that opportunity to fight Rakhimov this week. What chance to give Zelfa against Rakhimov this weekend?
It's a 50-50 fight. Zelfa's slick, Zelfa can punch. Obviously, I don't know if he can punch. Obviously, he's got a few knockouts and thing. It's the same as myself, and I'm not classed as a puncher, but we've got good knockouts on a resume. So, yeah, Rakhimov is strong, physical, and he's going to come to win, and he's going to put it on Zelfa. So, I'm just hoping Zelfa can keep his boxing brain, stay focused, and box his way to a good points victory. And then it sets up a big fight for me and him.
Yeah, well, that ideally for yourself is the situation that Zelfa is victorious here the weekend, and then we have a showdown back in the UK, wherever that may be, for you to get a rightful shot at your old belt.
Yeah, as it stands, it's my belt. I haven't been beat for it. So whoever wins on Saturday, you ain't a real champ. I'm the fucking real champ. Simple as that.
Joe, have you spoken to Conor recently?
Yeah, I spoke to him. I went down the gym last week. I was been speaking to him all the way through all this stuff that's going on. But I went down to the gym last week and he came to the gym, so I was just having a chat with him. But yeah, he's in good spirits.
Yeah, well, listen, I know you've already given your opinion on it. I was just asking if, you've spoken to him and how he was when you have spoken to him. So,
Yeah, well, obviously, when I've done a couple of interviews, I think I let my emotions get to me and I said a bit too much. Probably I went on a little bit too much, but it's only because he's a mate of mine and it frustrates me to see people out there jumping on him and while he's down, they're kicking him. So, yeah, one minute he's a national fucking treasure and he's going to be a world champion this, that, and now he's one little thing. Obviously, yeah, it's a bad thing, but for me, you're innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, he failed the test. Now there's got to be a thing where you test the second, what's it called? Second sample, and then we go from there. But yeah, this as obviously time's going on and things are coming out of the bag, and for me and for what I know, it looks positive for Conor. So yeah, I'm just happy he's in a good place, and I'll be supporting him all the way.
Joe, I appreciate your time, and like I said, you will wait for the situation to unfold on Saturday night, and then you can kind of look to your next move.
Yeah, of course, that's the main thing for me. Anyway.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something. Completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.